Welcome to the beginner video in this series. This video is aimed at anybody who doesn't know what Google G Suite for Education is or Chromebooks are. I'm going to tell you how to set up Google G Suite for Education, how to set up your Chromebooks, and why both are fantastic for you, your school, and your students. Google G Suite for Education is a collection of cloud-based apps that are beneficial to you and your students, such as Google Classroom, which allows you to digitally create, assign, and mark work to your students. Submitted work can be easily marked, assessed, and returned to your students. Another example is Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides, which is Google's version of Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. One of the advantages is that there's no installations or product keys or complicated setups. All you need is an internet browser such as Google Chrome. Once Google G Suite for Education is set up, everybody will have their own login, allowing them to access the platform safely and securely. These logins will be used by your staff and your students, not just to access Google G Suite for Education, but also to access the Chromebooks, which you'll be getting from LGfL. If you do not have Google G Suite for Education set up yet, then good news, you qualify for DFE funding. So, what are Chromebooks? Well, they're laptops, but rather than running Windows operating system, they run Google's Chrome operating system. This means that when you switch them on, the first thing you'll have to do is sign in with your Google account. This is similar to how you have to sign in with a Windows account when you switch on a normal laptop. Once you're signed into your Chromebook, you'll be automatically signed in to all of your Google services. This means that you don't have to keep logging in again and again to access different platforms. There are no complicated updates, security patches, or applications to install. You just get in and start working straight away. It's also important for you to know what Chromebooks can't do. Chromebooks are not able to support certain Windows-only applications. This might include some older educational software you might have within your school. It's best to check with your IT support or reach out to an expert in order to understand if you fall into this category. So, now you know what Google G Suite for Education is, you know what Chromebooks are, and how both of them are going to benefit your staff, school, and students. In the next video, we'll look in a bit more detail at how to get set up with Google G Suite for Education and what it actually looks like to get started with a Chromebook.